it out. Both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming. And that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. That'll be taken in the end zone. And out now come the Cowboys. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
When you put together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
A second down throw for Prescott. Out left side here to Bryant. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Palmer now off the bootleg. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The tight end, Jermaine Gresham, the intended receiver. And it's third down. So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on third down.
Normally he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, Palmer off, Catanzaro on for the field goal try. This to make it a 3-score game late. And Gresham's got it over the middle. They pass up the 3, fake it, it doesn't work. And now here come the Cowboys. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. Man open left side, it's Williams. 13 yards there on the pickup, and it'll be first down Cowboys.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
First down, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 15 that time. And the Cowboys are going to get a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance. I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. On second down, Prescott again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
To the air again, Prescott. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target. And now it's second down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And the D-line pinching together and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott taking it in. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. So it was second and goal, still had a couple of downs to work with. They tried to sneak, and they got in.
I like the idea that they did it early in the down and distance count. Second down as opposed to waiting later on. I think it fooled them a little bit, but how about the push they got up front to get the quarterback through?
Big push and a touchdown to boot. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Oh, look at the juke. And this will wind up being a poor decision to bring it out as he's out of bounds shy of the 20. And the Cardinals offense here ready to take over. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. On second down, here's Palmer. Screenplay, Johnson. David Johnson, 83 yards. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Well, he's used to running it that... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Caught, right side, Gresham. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say, they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play here for Dallas. And even 50 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jason Witten, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
To throw is Palmer. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
All right now, blue 95, blue.
Defense showing blitz. On third down, Palmer. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Let's face it, when Carson Palmer finds Larry Fitzgerald early in the game and then continues to do so, we end up with games like we saw after the 2015 season in the playoffs against Green Bay, don't we?
Yeah, and a couple of veterans for sure in this league.
Veterans who know how to play and still love competing and do it at the highest level.
Even makes me feel old, though, that Palmer, born in 79, Fitzgerald, 83, and those are veterans now in the NFL, right?
You are old.
So they're leading. They have possession of the football, and certainly this is where they just want to milk the clock. On the toss, here's Johnson. And some room to roam now. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it'll be first down here after the run. Carry here for the big tight end. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And here now it's second and goal, ball on the 7-yard line. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. And back at the 8 now, third and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 4 yards there, but they're still well short of the goal line with fourth down now looming.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you want two.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. That's complete right around the 8. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What do we go?
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And he's got his guys set up.
LOL.
We set the roof on fire. 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 We set the roof. We set the roof. We set the roof on fire. We set the roof. We set the roof. We set the roof on fire. If I'm not mistaken, home team made it. 2 threes on my feet, then I pump fake. Baby girl, grab the crew. Kiss it. Sweat leave, Mr. Couldn't took it quicker. Hottest on the planet, got the place lit up. Fly, got expensive taste, sight into it. We ain't on the same team. Cheer up. That make sit up.
Oh no, I waited 30 seconds, so I want to keep waiting for an opponent. That's so dumb. Set the roof on fire. Get out of that jump. Yeah.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. 2 teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Carr's Raiders going up against Palmer's Cardinals. So let's send you out to the Valley of the Sun as we welcome in our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry. It hosted Super Bowls 42 and 49. And it's University of Phoenix Stadium. That's where we're at in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Oakland Raiders and the Arizona Cardinals.
Pipe it up and stuff.
They come out here in the eye. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Offensive starters now. Charles, what about Latavius Murray?
You know how you and I talked about players under the radar sometimes? Latavius Murray definitely qualifies as one of those players.
And right away, he lost the
The ball. Are you freaking kidding me?
able to recover his own fumble.
Are you
That could have been
freaking kidding me?
for Murray in the wild card game against Houston. Just 39 yards on 12 carries. So now you look at the season all told. Just under 800 yards, Charles. He did score 12 touchdowns. What did you think of his year?
I thought it was an excellent year for him, and I know 1,000 yards is the benchmark. Remember, he didn't play in all of the games, and Oakland became a passing-type team with Derek Carr throwing the ball around. I think Latavius Murray is clearly a #1 running back in the NFL. And with those 3 Pro Bowlers in front and the offensive line, I think the future is bright.
Now they'll throw with Carr. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And the 11 defensive starters for Arizona.
Patrick Peterson is almost an anomaly at cornerback. A big, thick, physical guy who can run with any receiver in the league.
Play action. Now it's Carr. And this is going to be incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And it brings up 4th down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
On the return is Peterson. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. On first down, it's Palmer. And the ball is knocked out. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard.
Larry Fitzgerald's laying on the ball and can't get the ball. The other dude, there's a front foot and goes Latavius Murray. That's ridiculous, man.
It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up. You've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away and you're set to go down the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. Wow, now you got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to gain from it.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
And sometimes when you're watching a game, you can actually see drills in effect during a ball game. And what I saw there was what running backs call the gauntlet drill. You have to go through a series of defense.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Latavius Murray from 8 yards out. And the Raiders have taken the
That
lead.
is so
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and he goes.
And into the end zone.
Gassed up shorty, said I need my 40, pull up to the party, Gassed up shorty, said I need my 40, pull up to the party, Bad bitty and she love the way I'm smiling.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away.
Looking like a check.
Puts his fielded at the goal line.
Give me my respect.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You get an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, and when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and you didn't take it downfield and punch it in on it. That's okay. Possession all the way up.
You're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident. I like watching the receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Quickly now, the starting 11 for the Oakland defense.
Bruce Irvin is an emotional, passionate player who lives to rush the quarterback.
Tough spot for the offense, 3rd and 8. Palmer now off the bootleg. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
Well, maybe a little, baby, I don't want to lie. I know when you text me, girl, I don't always reply. Well, you're not an angel either, you can't even fly.
Taken right on the 30. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Raiders will take possession. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in the touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do just that. A big play there out of the running game. 33 yards.
I don't care what the game plan was coming in. After these runs,
you're running it, right?
you make sure you keep circling on your play sheet, running plays that are working, and keep patting those big offensive linemen on the back. They're doing a great job.
Goes without saying, the defense is going to have to adjust to it.
In a big way, and they've got to figure out, do they have to sell out to stop the run, or can they just do it better than what they've done so far?
Wasn't able to get anything, no gain. Fumbled once already. Maybe he's being a little careful. Not necessarily on that play, but I'm sure that's in his mind somewhere.
Oh, without a doubt, because protecting the football is job one for anyone who's carrying it. And that's exactly what he tried to do on that play, but it didn't gain him any yardage.
They go play action for Murray. Now Carr. And his throw is
pick it off.
Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. An extra DB added here for the Cards on 3rd.
Blitzer play coverage.
And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Amari Cooper, 29 yards. And the Raiders add on to their lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play?
We gotta make a comeback.
Secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Don't watch this. Sorry, guys.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here.
Get out there,
give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, if something like there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Get ready.
Palmer gives to Johnson. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football, and they've got it here with a first down. Throwing now. Palmer on first down. Screen play. Johnson. A nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you get all that open space, the big guys leading the way.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. On second down, here's Palmer. It's caught left side by John Brown. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Anderson. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
The defense won that play so fast, and I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. After the interception, here's Palmer. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back complete.
No way. Why do you stop running?
Picked off by Sean Smith.
Oh, my
and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So out come the Raiders. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get in that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When the receiver
looking for Crabtree, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
All right.
They give it off here to the tight end. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. He's brought down that time by a couple of Raiders.
Yeah, thanks, man.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. On 2nd down, Palmer. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. 2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. More from the desert after this. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run.
Palmer's hit, fumble. He loses the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So the offense able to recover the fumble, but it's 3rd down now. Now Palmer on 3rd and long. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
So many components go into a well-executed screen pass. You've got to sell. Offensive line's got to sell like they've missed blocks, and then they move out, and they're out in front of the running back. He's got to sell that he's trying to block, and then he slips out into the route. The quarterback has to sell that maybe he's trying to throw it downfield. Instead, he slips it off to a running back, and when you get one set perfectly, you have to catch the ball, and that didn't happen on that play.
Certainly their offense has sputtered here a little bit in the 1st half as they finally do get on the board, but they only have 3.
Well, at least it eases the frustration a bit, doesn't it? To be able to get some points on the board, feel a little bit better about themselves as they go into the locker room and try and regroup.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now here come the Raiders. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Murray, the lone setback. Now Carr finding a safety valve here. That's complete. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. J.J. Nelson now to return. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really, I'm doing it. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. So 3rd and medium here, 3rd and 5. Here's Palmer. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 11 yards for number 11.
Anytime you call man coverage against Larry Fitzgerald, You're really holding your breath as a defensive guy because his ability to run such precise routes and use that big frame that he has, that body against you, it's going to be very difficult to break passes up against him.
Yeah, when you make 9 Pro Bowls in your first 12 years, you might want to give him a little bit more coverage than that.
Yeah, it's not just athletic ability. He's a thinking man's receiver as well.
Well, now they'll try the end around. Cuts it out to the sideline. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
When teams have a tough time running the ball, as this one has throughout this game, it's so easy to just say, forget it, let's throw the football. But that's exactly why you stay with the running game. Eventually, you stick with it, you make some adjustments, you often find ways to run the ball better as the game goes on.
No gain on the play there, second down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
Now they'll throw it to Palmer.
Get the freaking ball. Catch it.
Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it.
Get ready. Blue 58.
On third down, Palmer. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. They lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to fourth down.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They'll try and get the running game going here with Murray. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again. Then you come with the
What
big
are you
punch
freaking
later.
doing?
Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
Oh my gosh, dude. Telling me.
And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
That's
a big run
ridiculous,
that
dude.
time by Murray. 47 yards on the ground. They come out here in the eye. On first down, Murray. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
2nd down following the run. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys in the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in
What the hell did I challenge the
And as
play
a
for?
coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the
Oh,
head coach. He has the
yeah.
final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident.
Freaking hell,
and then
I
all of
throw
a sudden,
a challenge,
boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Second and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Give them a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
So out now come the Cardinals. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. He lost 2 there. And it's 3rd down. And quickly, they get to the line. Now Palmer down around his goal line. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. They give him 12 yards and a 1st down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Three yards to go on 2nd down.
Let's go.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And he'll get this one up to the 26. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a 1st down. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down here with Palmer. Screen play, Johnson. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. You know, the running back, because he's eager to get the pass. And sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that. That's why they're able to get to him on it.
And it hits
Freaking gotta be kidding me, dude.
It's incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll pick a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Now Palmer to throw. Blitz coming and down he goes. Henry Riley in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Now with everything here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Palmer on 4th down. He's going to... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. J.J. Nelson, 75 yards. And now the Cardinals are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game. So it was fourth down. They go deep to try to pick up the first. They pick up more than that. They pick up a score.
I'm not even sure the analytics guys would think that was a good gamble. Fourth down there going for it. But they pressed the issue. And not only did they complete the pass downfield, how about the run after catch that ends up culminating in a touchdown? That's a huge play.
Oh, a crusher there as it's in. And look out. I think he's going to go. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. He's at the 40. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for two, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score.
Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Getting late here in the 4th, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here. Murray, the lone setback. Here's Carr to throw, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Michael Crabtree, the intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Carr now to throw. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed.
One of them.
They would have loved one there, but at least it does get him to 4th down. Here's Marquette King now, standing right on his own 5-yard line.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory.
Thanks, dude.
But he will not make the 1st down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. They come out here in the eye. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So they're on the 5-yard line here, 2nd down and goal. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
On 3rd and short, going to their tight end. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Troy Nicholas taking it in. And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in the 4th. Big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Homer looking to throw.
Oh, get rid of the ball.
So they went for the 2. They didn't get it. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they
I don't know why you think you're
complimentary
gonna run.
football? Offense take care of the defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw. He's got a man. Complete. A big play there for the Raiders. 31 yards. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again.
Get the
there, I think, will pay off for them.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. One receiver to the left is Cooper. He's back to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Offense trying to avoid stalling out. Facing a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Murray the lone setback. Back to throw. And
yes, got it.
Pressure there as it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. On the tackle that time, Bruce Irvin. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it's the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
And Palmer gives to Johnson. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. They only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. So a 3rd and 8. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter @EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.
Oh, that's funny. Oops, not that. I should win one more. Get lucky. This time I'll play for real, guys. I know no one's watching my games because, you know, I'm not famous or cool or good. I get lucky a lot. There was a time though where I lost really badly. I lost like 30 in a row. I think there's something wrong with my trigger though. Like, my guys don't sprint very fast all the time. You gotta check that out, see what's wrong with it.
Both.
What's good about it?
Well, I guess what's good for you is I made you just like how Oprah made you. You were nothing before I came on this show.
Thank you for that.
No problem.
I've gotten a lot of attention on the...
Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Palmer's Cardinals going out against Wilson's Seahawks. For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thank you. We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. It's a very short
Oh, it should have been a touchdown.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provide the spark to begin this game.
Maybe one day it'll... Oh, there is one follower. Nah. Or watcher, just kidding. Let's see if I can score. Just for you, buddy. Just for you. Kicked off. Perfect.
Richard Sherman, and they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Hey, good defense, bro.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And incomplete to open things up. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And that'll bring up second down.
I might have the ball,
and here's
but
a
I
look
don't
at the
have
starting
it.
offense.
I might go down like 14-0, but I'll come back.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. Wow. Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Here's Thomas Rawls with his first carry. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. Shift together here from the D-line. Now Wilson on second down. And the grab made by Doug Baldwin. Well, pardon the tough loss for the Seattle Seahawks on the road at Atlanta in the playoffs. With Doug Baldwin, you know he's always going to compete. 5 catches, 80 yards, and a touchdown. Try to keep them in the game. Earlier you were talking about the offense running through Russell Wilson, Doug Baldwin, and the wideouts. How do you see that going forward for Seattle?
Well, I think that they are well-equipped there. They have to get Tyler Lockett back. He was injured late in the season. But Baldwin is a top-level receiver, finally getting the respect that he deserves. Jermaine Kearse is still around. Obviously, Paul Richardson came on late in the season. They have plenty of targets out there. They may go for one later in the draft, but I don't think it's a priority.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. They stay on the ground. Rolls again. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The tackle there by Patrick Peterson. And here is the Cardinal defense.
Calais Campbell's one of the tallest defensive ends in the league. Has the ability to get low and play the run, and adds excellent kick blocking ability.
Play action. Now Wilson. He finds his man, Baldwin. And he's taken down before reaching the 10-yard line.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me.
Hey, how do I beat this guy, man?
Undrafted out of Stanford and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola. And then, of course, to Stanford. And, boy, he's been good. On second down, Wilson.
Fuck, you freaking kidding me. God, oh, stupid.
And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And now here's Ross. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT. It's caught left side by John Brown. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And if this offense is going to flow today, certainly the running back will be a key piece.
Without a doubt, because they ask their runner to not just do that, but to block, to catch, to help set a tone for their offense.
0 yards per attempt.
On 2nd down, here's Palmer. Screen play, Johnson. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Good block.
A gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Let me get this.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Let's go, let's go.
Well, here we go on 4th. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Boy, a real head scratcher there. In there to sack him for a loss of 6. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes.
Are you quitting? I'd quit too. You're stupid. Oh.
Necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction.
I can't believe you just disrespected me like that.
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaunton hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. So they're operating in the red zone. In the slot on the right is Graham. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. His throw caught right around the 6. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. And that's Curse for the Seattle touchdown. Jermaine Curse. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And he's got it up and through. Hauschka to send this one away following the score.
Oh my gosh, dude.
And out of bounds there on the kick. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Let's go, let's go.
The tight end in motion right. They'll throw on 1st down here with Palmer. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Hey, I wanted to sneak this in. Overtime in the Super Bowl. First ever, by the way. Some folks after were having the discussion, do they like the college rules for overtime better? Should each team at least get an offensive possession? What do you think?
Now, how deep are you talking about the college rules? Because I don't like the college overtime because it feels gimmicky to me. Because it's
starting from the 25.
Yeah, it's not real football. But you're talking about make it equal.
Should each team at least get a possession?
I am so old school, Brandon. I liked the original sudden death. Okay? Coin flip. One team gets the ball, one team doesn't. You have a chance to stop them on defense. If you don't do that, so be it. That's just me. But in this situation, I do like the tweak the NFL made. If you go downfield and score a touchdown, that's your ball game. If it's a field goal or less, then the other team gets a possession. I think that's more than equitable. But for me, bring it back to the original sudden death.
Man, you are old school. I do think at least it should be a touchdown. A field goal should not decide it on the first possession. On first down, it's Palmer. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do.
Palmer's hit, fumble. He loses the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Hey, yeah. I told you it was going to go down 14-0. Thank you. Thank you. Good job. I'm going to beat you. Might as well kick a field goal now to prove me wrong. But, you know.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. First down, this is Laws. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. In on to stop Kevin Minter.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They go again with Laws. And he is going to lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
And with that, it's 2-minute warning time here in the NFL on EA Sports. On third down, Pro-Size. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? I feel like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for them.
I don't know how dumb you think I am, but go ahead, dude.
Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. Off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces him
Wrong
to
button.
And with that incompletion, partner, I get to ask you about New England being able to win the Super Bowl with so many unsung heroes. And this isn't new. They got Tom Brady, but behind him, so many guys that aren't household names stepping up.
That is so true, and we hear all the time how they evaluate and how they develop players. And in this case, the unsung heroes, the number's 4. James White, who would have been the MVP with 14 catches out of the backfield and the game-winning touchdown run. He's a 4th-round draft pick. How about Trey Flowers at 2.5 sacks? A 4th-round draft pick. And last but not least, a guy that I thought played really well was Malcolm Mitchell, wide receiver, who was a 4th-round draft pick as well. So you're exactly right. Unsung heroes making big contributions for the Patriots.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Throwing now. Palmer on first down. They were searching for the tight end.
Lineman drop back into cover.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Palmer to throw. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Palmer. It's complete to ground, right side. That'll make it. Now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here.
I'll take 3 points.
So on 4th down, Palmer off. Catanzaro on for the field goal try. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of a long field goal miss here at this stage of the 2nd quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Surveying the field. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On first, Palmer's hit.
Oh my gosh.
And they take possession.
Hold on to the ball.
At the 36-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And with great field position here, chance for some points before the break.
That's prime real estate. Just have to decide how they want to try and take their shot to try to put those points on the board.
Trying to nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
But of course, I don't get the ball back. I never get the ball back.
We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
I like that.
So as they take it over, we step aside. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Gotta get it back.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. In the slot on the right is Graham. Second half starts with a run by Rawls. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They come out here in the eye. They run with a power back. Rawls. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front? Creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Complete out right to Kurz. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me,
that's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. And credit the tackle to Cliff Averill. And they're going to speed things up here. Palmer will throw.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll throw on first down here with Palmer. Screen play, Johnson. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for loss of yardage.
Got him again.
In press coverage here. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now Palmer to throw on 2nd down. This will be caught at about the 5. And now what they want to see here, he's still down on the field. Obviously such an important part of their passing game, and the training staff, they're going to have to attend to it. Of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
This is why I've never been a big fan of trying to get too cute down here by the goal line. For every one time something like this works, it seems like it blows up about 10 times. And sure enough, they'll wind up losing yards here.
They come out here in the eye. Now Palmer. A hit as he throws there.
What the hell are you doing?
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. 3rd and goal now. Maybe the offensive coordinator thinking blitz here. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Palmer. And Fitzgerald has got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. And he knocks it through.
Look at that wind. Wind is blowing so hard.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a 4th quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see it creeping into the NFL game.
I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. They come out here in the eye. Back to the ground on 1st. Again, it's Rawls. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Calais Campbell on the stop.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. Here's Marcel Reese. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches, just turn around, hand it to the big guy, and let him plow forward and pick up a 1st down. A lot of people think that the offensive line, they may almost take the play off because they got a big guy back there pushing forward. I think it actually works in reverse. I think they block harder because they love seeing that guy get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Off the corner, where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we think about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he's a big factor in the run game. No gain.
Right there.
With some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz it, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him,
Get up there.
I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Hey, man, you're good at those.
6 yards to go here on 2nd down. On 2nd down, Wilson. It's caught. Lockett 6 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They come out here in the eye. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the 1st down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line. On 1st down, Procise. And he is going to lose yardage here. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
I'm going to make you fumble.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Oh, Wilson going to throw. It's caught outright by Graham. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have
to no, that should have been blocked.
Do you do it with coverage?
Are you freaking kidding me?
They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right
Oh, my God. I should have...
Closing stages, that field goal should
I got it out of me.
Brandon, this will be a great win for them. The better team's going to win this game, no question about it.
This will be taken very short. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is...
And this is intercepted.
I'm
do it. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Wilson turns and gives to Procise. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think one. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
Freaking fumbled 3
Charles, I
times.
think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
Can't believe I missed that block on the field goal. That's so stupid.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
So long from Seattle. Because I'm sad, you know. Straight up to my face. Straight up to my face.
I've been down so long they look like up to me. They look up to me. I got fake people showing fake love to me. Straight up to my face. Straight up to my face. Something ain't right when we talking. Something ain't right when we talking. Look like you hiding your problems. Really, you never was solid. No, you can't son me. You won't ever get to run me. Just when shit look, gotta reach out, reach back like 1-3, like 1-3. Yeah. That's when they smile in my face. Whole time they wanna take my place. Whole time they wanna take my place. Whole time they wanna take my place. Yeah, I know they wanna take my place. I can tell that love is fake. I don't trust a word you say. How you wanna click up after your mistakes? Look you in the face and it's just not the same. I've been down so long they look like up to me. They look up to me. I got fake people showing fake love to me. Straight up to my face. Straight up to my face. I've been down so long they look like up to me. They look up to me. I got fake people showing fake love to me. Straight up to my face. Straight up to my face. Yeah. Straight up to my face, tryna play it safe. Vibe switch like night and day. I can see it like right away. I came up.
How about that? How about that? Yup. How about that? How about that? How about that? How about that? Take me outside. How about that? Take me outside. How about that? Take me outside. How about that? How about that? Take me outside. Take me outside. Take me outside. How about that? Take me outside. Take me outside. Take me outside. How about that?
Yup.
The hoes are laughing.
Yup.
Hoes are laughing. So the audience are a bunch of hoes.
Yup.
What does that mean?
What I just said.
What does that mean?
What I just said?
What does that mean? What does that mean?
What I just said.
Sit
Take me
down.
outside. How about that? How about that? How about that? Take me outside. How about that? How about that? Take me outside.
Alright.
How about that? How about that?
I'm gonna win this game. Because I have to. Live a humble family, religious group, but together was about you, and I know just what to do. It wasn't to be, it's just a crime. Television hated to see it, rocking all the time. But I like to take you down, and all the price it all. Step into the stage.
Hello, everybody. I'm Aaron Lee. You're tuned in to NFL NBA Sports. Anticipation is high for today's game. We've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's Auburn's Cardinals going up against Rodgers' Packers. So with that, let's get up to Lambeau Field. Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Arizona Cardinals and the Green Bay Packers. One back is Lacey. Now they'll run it on the toss. he'll find some space up to about the 25. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Eddie, at least he's got to play. Here.
But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And the offense still has a couple plays to go to pick up the first on 2nd down and 3. They go play action for Lacey. Now Rodgers. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. And for this offensive unit, Eddie Lacy, sometimes he even has the Auburn fans saying roll tide.
Now that's big right there, because for them to say that, wow, that tells you how good a talent he really is. When he gets rumbling, the field tilts in his favor.
Maybe I overstepped my bounds there a bit, but he's good.
Brandon, you never want to get in the middle of Alabama versus Auburn.
15 yards through the air and a first down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
On 2nd down, Lacey. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
Nowhere to
a 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. And the big meat on the D-line, we'll see how they do today.
And I think to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys, they come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
Throwing now is Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage. He knew where the pressure was going to come from and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. Now they'll run it on the toss. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
I don't know about you, but every time I see Ty Montgomery carry the ball, I have to admit it, I get a chuckle out of seeing number 88 at the running back position.
Probably have to change that going forward. They build around him at that running back spot.
I think that's one of the great questions and a little bit of a mystery because you know they want him to be a running back next year. Mike McCarthy, the head coach, has said that. But will he be the main running back? What are they going to do with Eddie Lacy? Are they going to address it in the draft? I think he'll be a vital piece, but I'm not sure he'll be the one lead running back that Green Bay will lean on to take some of the pressure off of Aaron Rodgers.
Who's guarding?
And he's got it. It's caught.
Who's guarding? Nobody.
Devontae Adams there to make the grab. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Tight end carry. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And certainly one of the mainstays in this offense is the crafty veteran L. Fitz.
Love the way you phrased it, crafty. This guy knows how to get open and catch the football.
Throwing is Palmer. And got his man complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Strength throwing the football downfield has never been an issue for this big guy. I still remember the first time I met him. He was playing for USC, and when I got introduced to him, I thought I was meeting their starting tight end.
Looks for Nelson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. And as the Packers get set to come back out on offense, and Charles, I want to ask you a question. You can take it offensively or defensively for Green Bay as they look to next year. Where do they need to focus, draft and otherwise?
I think I'll start on the offensive side of the ball, and I think running back is going to position they have to
Go
address.
get the...
No matter what they decide to do with their decide what they're going to do with Ty Montgomery, but get more running backs into the mix. I think offensive line is one to hold on to that position. But flip it over to the defensive side. Who's going to be the pass rusher besides Clay Matthews? Is Nick Perry still coming on? Do they have to draft someone else to help supplement Julius Peppers? In the secondary, they need corners that can cover. That's a big spot for them.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure on the passer.
10 yards to go on third. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds. Incomplete. Charles, that's an important third down stop. You don't want to spot him 2 touchdowns here early.
You're trying to slow momentum down. You've already given up the score.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he finds Cook. Touchdown, Packers. Jared Cook, 39 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And you don't see the fake field goal often. Here it works for a touchdown.
And sometimes you see it called in the biggest stages. How about a couple of years ago, Packers-Seahawks, and the Seahawks trying to rally, fake field goal, help them win it and go to the Super Bowl.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. Coach used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football, and they've got it here with a first down. They'll throw on first down here with Palmer. It's caught left side by John Brown. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
It's a loss of 2, now third down.
When you think of Mike Daniels, you think of strength. Hard to knock off the football, but surprising quickness and ability to move and evade people. How about that play there?
Well, he can squat 600 pounds, so that's how he caught people's attention coming into the league, and he caught our attention right there. Here's Palmer to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Nick Perry in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. Trevor Davis, deep for Green Bay. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
Now it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the Cardinals offense here ready to take over. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Here we go.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation.
Dude, get out the freaking way. Oh my God.
No longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time. We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you get
Palmer's hit, fumble. He loses the football.
Of course.
And I think the offense is going to keep possession. Yes, they are, but they're backed up now at their own 2-yard line. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And he's got room. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. It'll be a gain of 18 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they called the field general.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Well, here we go on 4th down. Palmer. And he's got Fitzgerald. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. So it was 4th down. They complete the short pass, and then boom, off to the races all the way to pay dirt.
And so many times in short yardage situations or on downs like this on 4th down, the defense gets a little more aggressive. So if you're able to pop it, right, complete a pass like that, it can break big afterwards, and that's exactly what we saw there. Short pass, long run.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field.
It's okay to let my mouse play.
They'll come out in the pistol. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He completes it to Jordy Nelson. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
Mouse isn't too good on
Thanks for
defense.
sure. With Jordy Nelson, you can't fault his toughness. And we saw that on display in the NFC Championship game with that rib injury he played through.
To be honest with you, I didn't think he was going to play in the game. When I hear 2 cracked ribs, I just don't see that as a recipe for
trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. So after the interception, here's Palmer. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he's got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Dang it, I
We know
didn't
by
want to
now
do
that
that.
every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up the play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Well, the offense lining up 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. 20 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Cardinals a 1st down. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
So they pick up the 1st down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set.
Get ready. Wide 18.
They'll run it with Williams. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kerwin Williams taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Now we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Stays on his feet. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now he's going to throw deep. It's caught at the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. And after a nice game, they don't need... Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
Freaking jump, dove
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Rodgers to throw.
Yep.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Now it's Palmer. Screen play, Johnson. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half. Final play of the half. It's Palmer. He's got time. He's going to rifle one deep.
Yes,
Caught inside the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the 1st half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So they grabbed the lead just before half with a clock reading 0-0-0.
How about snatching things right at the end and grabbing a little bit of control? What a great way to go into the locker room. It's similar to a
low-key
boxer
happy though.
flurrying in the last 30 seconds of a round and stealing the
almost
round.
got me,
Great
dude.
job.
You almost got me.
So So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Oh, I think the
And they
Packers
got it.
Yeah, Green Bay football. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken,
right, you're not going to score.
Sometimes there's different influences going into the head coach's ear.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. Caught on the right side by Adams. It goes as a gain of 8 and it moves the chains. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
One back is Lacey. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Calais Campbell. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And Nelson's got it here right side. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the
go
offense.
for it.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Sure hope so. Freaking stop you.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Rodgers going to go on 4th down.
Shouldn't have done that.
Talk about the Super Bowl for a minute.
Yeah, you done hurt my feelings.
Gostkowski missing the PAT, so it was a 28-9, and that really changed the completion because then they were chasing points going forward.
And in a way we didn't anticipate, it helped tighten the ropes of Tom Brady and the Patriots in that game because you just mentioned chasing points. Now, after touchdowns, they were having to go for 2-point conversions. So they got 2 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversions because of the missed extra point that led to overtime. Actually made the heroics even better for Tom Brady and the Patriots.
And the first 2-point conversion, little trickeration. The second one, though, a little more conventional, both effective. On 2nd down, Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Palmer now to throw on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
You're losing.
Short throw pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play?
Yeah, well, you're not winning.
And then the ability to catch
the football
and take it in the opposite direction.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field.
Hey, just after this play, I want to say Word to your mother.
Let's go, let's go. Blue 58. Mirror, mirror, mirror.
They go play action here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. I want to sneak in a note here on the officials while time permits from the Super Bowl game. I know that you had high praise of them. Really, you know they did a good job, but no one is talking about them on Monday.
You're exactly right, and in fact, they're being praised almost universally for getting a couple of calls that were really difficult to make in real time correct. Now I'm talking about the Julian Edelman catch. Emphatic that it was a catch. Replay confirmed it. And then, of course, the James White touchdown in overtime, because that was called a touchdown on the field. And, of course, they confirmed that one as well upstairs in the replay. But normally, these officials come together. They're an all-star crew. They don't work together as much during the season. But this one felt very cohesive. I thought they did a fantastic job.
On third down, Palmer. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
What cheat codes you put in, kid? Cheat codes you put in. How much play to beat you with?
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down.
Get ready. Blue 95. Blue regular.
So here we go on fourth down. Palmer, and he's got Gresham. 14 yards there on the pickup, and on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on, or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
More so extreme confidence, coach.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They go play action now. Palmer finding time. And now this one's intercepted. A third interception for Palmer.
Good shot.
By Micah Hyde. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He'll buy some, and he can't
God. What if that was Carson Palmer? He would have fumbled.
Linebacker spot, he drops him for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
No.
One back is Lacey. To throw is Rodgers. And that's caught inside the
Great defense, Jefferson. You're freaking safety over tackling. You can't get them.
Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred. Still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead?
And his pass is intercepted for the full. Look at
Chandler Jones, you better run it in. You better run this in, Chandler Jones. You better run it in, I swear.
They will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown.
Every now and then, those guys can get lost in coverage. Quarterback didn't see him, perhaps. But, boy, what a pick. And how about the run back?
And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, the tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And
You got a chance to better score. If you don't score, you can't win, dude. Just so you know.
And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Marcus Golden in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big time sack.
Caught left side by Kyle. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
You just got burnt.
Now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points.
No way he should have got
quarter
that.
number 4.
Ow, my elbow. Ow.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Throwing on, and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Corey Peters able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Rodgers to throw on second down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Marcus Golden able to disrupt yet another pass play. His third sack of the afternoon.
How many times a game does anybody?
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And my goodness, another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. He's then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
My elbow. Elbow is broken.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They go back to the air here after the INT. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Eluding the pressure right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And not a blitzer, but still able to get there from a strong safety position.
Yeah, I think that was a great example of what they call football IQ. Recognizing he was open, had a chance, and went ahead and got to the quarterback.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And he has got it. From 55 yards away, that was never in doubt. So a big one there as that gives them a little cushion.
And you know, here in the 4th quarter, the fact that they were able to bleed some time off the clock and put points on the board, even if it's only 3, that could turn out to be the drive that ultimately wins them the game.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. They begin the drive with Lacey. And he'll work his way across the 30.
You better hurry up.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. It's caught. Nelson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
It appears that the pressure is affecting him today. Normally, he knows exactly when to get rid of the football, but today, because he's been hit a few times, he's getting rid of it a little bit too quickly.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to go for a big play downfield, and it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice, able to get a hand in and tip it away.
So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Rodgers got to have this one. And he's going to be sacked back on his side of the field at the 44. Frosty Rucker in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon.
Oh, Frosty Rucker.
They come out here in the eye. Johnson on the counter. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
Let's go, let's go.
They go to Johnson again. And an alley to run. A really nice gate. And now the Packers going to take another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Dance class, anyone? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running back on that counter play? That's what you need for a good counter. You have to have it because you're setting up your blocking. There's a timing element as well. But they have to marry up their steps. Otherwise, that timing gets thrown out the window.
Timing was great there and a big run. A tight end carry. And they'll get him down right about the 20. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. 4th quarter, 2-minute warning about to hit, and it looks like they're going to get 1 more play in.
Be interesting to see what they try and do on this play. Do they try and take a shot, or do they just try and get to the 2-minute warning?
Palmer gives to Johnson. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Palmer to throw. Screenplay, Johnson. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. David Johnson from 13 yards out. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Nothing cheap and easy.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here."
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Under
Marcus
pressure.
Golden. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack. I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered, and he was able to get a hand in and knock it away.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers. He's got time. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And they pick up
Terrible defense, team.
When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the product of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and it didn't do it very often.
Second down here after the incomplete pass. Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he eventually goes down, but not before reaching the 30-yard line. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of a Turkey Bowl, a Thanksgiving Day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And quickly, they get to the line. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. It's caught. Nelson. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jordy Nelson from 21 yards away. And the Packers get a score closer. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And they went big on 1st down. Proves unfruitful.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Get ready.
Homer apparently wants to throw it. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. On the counter, here's Williams. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
Recuerda game. Anyway. Oh.
Charles Davis and all our crew. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.